Yes, Manish. Yes, the questions that I gave you. First of all, you try to answer the first question. The cricketers did not came out victorious, yet they were not disappointed, rather satisfied because they had played well. What is wrong in this?
Sir, can will change into
Come, because did is itself past tense. Double
sir.
past tense cannot be there. So the right answer will be the cricketers did not come out victorious. Rest of the parts are correct. Yet they were not disappointed, rather satisfied because they had played well.
Yes, sir.
All the parts of the sentences are right. The first one is in negative form, that is simple past negative, and in simple past negative the structure is did plus not plus v1. So they did not come out victorious. Double past tense cannot be together. Like you want to say I did not go, you will never say I did not went, you will always say I did not go there. Second question is, he complained to the police that his briefcase had been stolen and that was lifted without any money. Yes. What is wrong in this question? He complained to the police that his briefcase had been stolen. What is wrong in this sentence?
So I have found no error in this sentence.
No, that error is there. That was lifted. One part of this. He complained. First of all, you write the sentence. He complained to the police. First part you write. He complained to the police. You write. Yes. So which part do you find there is a, you know, um, lifted will be there or left will be there? That was left.
Left.
Lifted means somebody had taken away. Understand?
Yes, sir.
So the right answer will be left. See, he complained to the police that the briefcase had been stolen. His briefcase had been stolen, and that was left. The briefcase was left, and so it was stolen. Understand?
Yes, sir.
So in place of lifted, it should be left. V3 of leave is left.
Yes,
Can I lend your book for an hour, please? What is wrong in this sentence? Actually, when you are asking somebody to give you book for some hour, it is not lend, it is borrow. You want to
Yes,
borrow now. Lend
Yes,
means
sir.
you are giving.
Yes, sir.
You want somebody's book to be borrowed. So the right answer is, can I borrow? You will never say I lend. You will say borrow.
Borrow.
So can I borrow your book for some hours? The right answer will be borrow.
Borrow.
We borrow the book from somebody and we lend our book to somebody. You want to give to somebody, then you will never say, can I lend you the book? You will say, can I borrow? When you want somebody's book, that will be borrow.
Yes,
Like
sir.
if you want to ask me, sir, will you lend me your book? Then of course I will say yes.
Yes,
So you are borrowing my book. So you can say, can I, sir, can I borrow your book, sir, for an hour?
Yes,
So I will say, certainly I can lend you. Certainly I can.
Lend.
Yes. So whenever you are asking a question for taking somebody's book for an hour, you will say borrow. The manager called the clerk and said whether he was in the habit of sleeping at home as well. See, whenever you use whether,
Yes, sir.
what answer you have written?
Sir, I found no error.
No, there is an error. Whether is always whether is always preceded by ask. How it will be said? See, you ask now. I asked Manish whether he had done well in the exam. I asked Manish whether he had done well. Whether and if are always preceded by ask, not say. Here, see the sentence. Sentence you write now. Then you will understand the sentence. Right. Sentence is that the manager called the clerk and said
Yes, sir.
whether he was in the habit of sleeping at home as well.
Yes,
so said will be replaced by asked. Asked, sir, why? Because whenever there is whether or wherever there is if whether, be sure that the verb will be asked. We generally, like, the teacher asked the student whether they have understood, whether they had understood the lesson. The teacher, the class teacher, asked the student whether they had understood the lesson. She will not say said the student, told the student. She will always say ask the students, because ask is always followed by whether or if. Like, you want to say, did you go to school today? Yeah, I want to ask you. So I ask Manish whether he went to school today, or today means that day. Today will change to that day. So I asked Manish whether he went to school that day. Today will change into that day. Fourth question. I am just telling you. The telescope was discovered by Galileo.
So this sentence have not because of the.
No, actually discovery is of some principle or some law or some, a special thesis, theory, like Einstein, discovered theory of relativity. But when you are finding out new, gadgets, it is called, invention. So invented. See, invention, what is this difference between invention and discovery? You can discover new ideas. You can discover new planet. You can discover new theory of relativity. You can discover new rules. Understand? You can discover new metal inside the earth. You can discover new computer set, or you can discover new machines, gadget, new set of mobile, internet, anything that you can discover that is related to principle. So discovery is related to finding out new ideas, a new concept or new principle, and invention is related to finding out new gadgets, new machines, new law. Like what will you say? Tell me, who invented television? Jailbird. So what you say? Who invented television, or who discovered television? Always say who invented television. Who discovered the new route to America? Vasco da Gama. So Vasco da Gama discovered the new land, the new island. So we always say you can discover a land, you can discover sea route, you can discover air route, you can discover anything new, but you will always invent new gadgets, new machines. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
This is the difference. Yaad rakhiyega. Yes, invention is always of new machines and tools, and discovery of new thoughts and ideas, new principle, new search, new scientific research, new medicine, new technology. You can discover new technology. Understand? But the same technology can be used to find out or invent new machines. New machines. Yes. Yes. The book on political science. Yes. The book on political science brought in the market recently is really an asset for all college students. I repeat, the book on political science brought in the market recently is really an asset for college students.
Sir, on will change into off.
Why off?
The book of social science or political science.
No, the book on political science is nice. Yes, the book of political science is far better. Yes, you are right. While going through the report yesterday, I found several factual mistakes.
Sir, the will change into a.
Found. Founded means you discovered something. Like who founded, radium? Madame Curie founded radium. You can find का मतलब हुआ देखिए, found और that founded means you have discovered.
Yes.
So, अगर आप कोई नया मेटल खोज दिए या नया आइटम या नया परमाणु खोज दिए तो उसको बोलते हैं फाउंडेड. जैसे किसने इसका स्थापना किया? Who founded ताजमहल? शाहजहां. He established. Who founded radium? Madame Curie. but here the word will be found. What is the past tense of find? Found.
Found.
यहाँ ये फाउंडेड दूसरा चीज वर्ब हो गया, समझ रहे हैं ना?
Yes, sir.
कोई नया सर्च करना, कोई नई चीज निकालना. तो द राइट आंसर विल बी while going through the report yesterday I found, past tense of find is found.
Found.
I found several factual mistakes. ये भी आपका गलती हुआ होगा, बताइए. छोटा छोटा चीज आप गलती करते हैं. बोलिए. The eminent speaker's speech was broadcasted over all the major radio station. ब्रॉडकास्ट का भीतरी ब्रॉडकास्ट ही होता है.
Yes, sir.
टेलीकास्ट का भी भीतरी, जैसे मेनी प्रोग्राम्स आर टेलीकास्ट ऑन दूरदर्शन और ऑन टेलीविजन, नेवर से टेलीकास्टेड. उसी तरह से ब्रॉडकास्ट का होता है वॉइस से बोलना, जो बोला जाता है ओनली ऑडियो, इसको ब्रॉडकास्ट. और ऑडियो और वीडियो दोनों होगा, इसको बोलते हैं टेलीकास्ट. सो द राइट आंसर विल बी ब्रॉडकास्ट.
Yes, sir.
The program was broadcast. The eminent, देखिए, the eminent मशहूर speaker's speech was broadcast over all the major radio stations. You will never say that the speech of president was broadcasted. You will always say broadcast, because V3 of broadcast is broadcast only. Cast का V3 cast ही होता है. अब उसमें आप broad लगा दिए या टेली लगा दिए, टेलीकास्ट ब्रॉडकास्ट वो हो जाएगा. अच्छा. The terrorist will certainly be hung, H-U-N-G, hung, because the charges brought upon him are very serious. एक बार देख लीजिए. The terrorist will certainly be hung, H-U-N-G, hung. पहले आप वर्ब लिखिए hang, H-N-G, hang. देखिए hang का तीन वर्ब होता है. देखिए, एक hang होता है पिक्चर. You want to hang the picture to the wall. कैसे बोलिएगा? Let the picture be hung, H-U-N-G, to the nail on the wall. Let the picture be nailed on the wall. That is a very good English. Let the picture be nailed. This is a nice word.
Yes, sir.
कांटी में पिक्चर को लगाओ. ये कितना सुंदर वर्ड है. Let the picture be nailed on the wall. सुंदर है कि नहीं?
Yes, sir.
और वो नेल को भर बना दिए. अब यहाँ पर कह रहा है कि देखिए, ध्यान दीजिएगा, ये किसी को फांसी पर लटका देना, उसको हो जाता है हैंग्ड, H-A-N-G-D. यहाँ हंग नहीं होगा, हैंग्ड हो जाएगा. क्रिमिनल्स आर हैंग्ड, H-A-N-G-D. एक्सिक्यूटेड, उसको बोलते हैं एक्सिक्यूटेड, फांसी लगा देना. तो वहाँ हंग नहीं होगा. और पिक्चर कैन बी हंग. देखिए, दोनों में अंतर है. यू कैन हैंग ए पिक्चर ऑन द वॉल, अंडरस्टैंड? दैट विल बी ए पिक्चर वाज हंग. द पिक्चर वाज हंग ऑन द वॉल, बट द क्रिमिनल वाज हैंग्ड because he committed serious crime.
Yes,
because he committed serious crime, so he was hanged. He was
hanged.
बहुत सारे criminals को फांसी की सजा हो जाती है. So they are you know sentenced. इसको बोलते हैं अंग्रेजी में, many of the criminals are sentenced to death. Sentenced to death. यानी उनको आजीवन कारावास हो जाती है, जो मरने तक वो जेल में रहेंगे. और यदि उनको फांसी लटकाए तो बोलेंगे हम लोग hanged और executed, E-X-E-C-U-T-E-D. तो ये राइट आंसर समझ रहे हैं ना?
Yes, sir.
ये कितना ही सब टिपिकल चीज है, समझने की कोशिश कीजिए. हार्डली हैड आई. हाँ, देखिए, हैड के बाद हमेशा V3 होता है ना, तो यहाँ वेंट कैसे होगा? हार्डली हैड आई गॉन, जैसे बोले कि मैं अभी पहुंचा ही था स्टेशन की ट्रेन आ गई. हार्डली हैड आई गॉन टू द स्टेशन व्हेन द ट्रेन अराइव्ड. व्हेन द ट्रेन
Arrived.
हार्डली इज ऑलवेज फॉलोड बाय व्हेन. लिख लीजिए, हार्डली इज फॉलोड बाय व्हेन. और हमेशा एक्सिलरी होगा. जैसे पहले हैड होगा तब सब्जेक्ट होगा, तब V3 होगा. जैसे हार्डली हैड आई गॉन, ऐसा नहीं लिख दीजिएगा हार्डली आई हैड गॉन. सब्जेक्ट पहले नहीं होगा, पहले एक्सिलरी होगा. पास्ट परफेक्ट है ना, तो उसमें हैड V प्लस V3 होता है ना. तो हार्डली हैड आई गॉन टू द स्टेशन व्हेन द ट्रेन अराइव्ड. व्हेन द मैं स्टेशन पहुंचा था ही कि ट्रेन आ गई. तो यहाँ पर क्या होगा बोलिए? द राइट आंसर विल बी, बोलिए, ट्राई. हार्डली हैड ही गॉन. हाँ, हार्डली हैड ही गॉन. गॉन के बाद है आउट ऑफ द क्लास, जैसे क्लास से बाहर ही गया था. व्हेन ए मॉब ऑफ एंग्री स्टूडेंट्स अटैक्ड हिम. हाँ, अटैक्ड हिम, क्लास से बाहर गया ही था. द चीफ मिनिस्टर सेड दैट हिज पार्टी वुड नॉट रिपीट द मिस्टेक्स डन बाय द प्रीवियस गवर्नमेंट.
Sir, done will change into mad.
मिस्टेक्स कैन बी मेड ऑल्सो. हाँ, ठीक है, राइट. Yes, that is the right answer. Mr. Mehta is very drunk. He cannot tell me even his father's name.
Sir, drunk will change to drunken.
Very drunken. Yes, drunk का V3 drunken होता है. Mr. Mehta is very drunken. You said drunken now?
Yes, sir.
हो सकता है. Drunken is the right answer. Yes. Mr. Mehta is very drunken. मैंने पूरा तरह से पिया हुआ है ना.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. उसके बाद एक और क्वेश्चन है. If I knew that my friend had to visit the town today, I would have make. would have के बाद V3 लगता है.
Yes, sir.
would have could have के बाद हमेशा V3. तो make की जगह क्या रहना चाहिए? made होना चाहिए.
Made.
जैसे देखिए, had I known that my friend was coming today to me, I would have gone there to receive him. Had plus past perfect is always followed by subject plus would, could, should plus have plus V3. लिख लीजिए. Past perfect is always followed by subject plus would, could, should plus have plus V3. Past perfect is always followed by
Would, could,
subject plus would, could, should, might plus have plus V3. Like, had I known that my friend was coming to me, I would have gone there. I would have
should. Gone there.
yes, past perfect followed by would, could, should plus have plus V3. He laid unconscious for that an hour, for half an hour. He lay का पासेंस ले होता है, LAY. Laid मतलब होता है एस्टेब्लिश कर देना. He laid the foundation. और ले LAY, lie ले लेन, तो यहाँ ले होगा LAY. He lay for half an hour. वो आधा घंटा तक मैंने एकदम पड़ा रहा बिना कोई होश का, तो ले होगा. He lay LAY. lie ले लेन, ठीक है ना. और ये लेड होता है ना, lie लेड लेन. कोई चीज के मैंने फाउंडेशन रखना. जैसे प्राइम मिनिस्टर laid the foundation stone of a new college building. Laid, LAID. That is another one. And the last one is, you must not held in the high esteem. You must not hold.
Hold.
अगर आप must not दे दिए तो नेगेटिव में कोई भी मॉडल यूज करिएगा तो V2 नहीं यूज होगा. Held is V2 of hold. You must not hold in high esteem. Understand?
Yes, sir.
You must not hold in high esteem.
High esteem.
Because all models are followed by V1. Followed by?
V1.
You got some ideas?
Yes, sir.
Switch it off, please. Nice. इतना तो कम से कम आपको समझ में आया.